I did not intend to be at Universal today to do an update video. I intended to give myself a day off for the holidays. But instead, Universal made an announcement that will affect pretty much everyone visiting. So, I had to come here and give you an update. Actually, I think I'll give you more than that update. Let's just walk around City Walk in the park, seeing what else is new, and along the way, I'll share that Universal announcement. Despite the decorations you see here, Universal Orlando City Walk is not having some grand New Year's Eve celebration. However, some of the resorts here are doing their own thing. Check with those. For example, I do know Aventura is having a rooftop celebration for New Year's Eve. I wonder if Margaritaville is ever going to bring back out the Adirondack chairs. This whole area here used to be adorned with a lot of colorful Adirondack chairs. It just looks a little naked out here without those chairs. Mistletoe Pines Village, a new little feature this year in City Walk for the holiday season. But guess what? It now has its own t-shirt for $25. It says, "Greetings from Mistletoe Pines Village, Mistletoe Pines National Park, Universal Studios." So in addition to the food, the drinks, the snacks that you can get here at Mistletoe Pines Village, pick yourself up a new t-shirt. Let's hop into the Universal Studios store. I have 2 things to show you. Or maybe 3. Here is a new Grinch Tervis. Let me spin this around. Let you see as much of it as you can. $35 for this Grinch Tervis. I mean, it is adorable, especially for Christmas. There is a new release of a collectible wizard card. You know, the chocolate frogs, you can actually get 3 for $33, but the new release is, let me attempt this name, Ignatia Wildsmith? Ignatia? I'm probably wrong, but you can get the new collectible card. I have not noticed these cups before. $17 each house. The unique thing about it has a little handle. I'm not used to seeing these with a little handle, but this one does, and it's $17. Did they get the bird right on this Ravenclaw for once? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, who is ready to head inside of Universal Studios Florida for those updates? And we'll talk about that announcement Universal made too. I will probably talk about that announcement right before I do Rick's quick food review today. The park is in full-on Christmas mode, meaning large crowds, long lines, very popular time of the year to be here. I would expect the crowds to last through probably the first week of January. Here on Hollywood Boulevard, they do have Universal Studios Radio, the broadcast center. This is an actual working radio station. They've added 2 posters to the outside though. 2 Sing 2 posters. That movie is getting ready to open soon, and it has come highly recommended to me to see it. They've added a couple cool gremlins inside of the 5 and dime. Let me show them to you. This one here is $315. Try to get that glare off of the glass there. But $315 for this one. But down below, we have another one. This one's $340. But it does have an overcoat, so paying extra for the clothes with this one, I would suppose. $340 for this one, though I like this one a bit better. By show of hands and comments, who else is ready for a new Gremlins movie? I know I am. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is delayed right now. It happens sometimes, people. It happens. Be aware. The Monsters Cafe has somewhat revised their menu again. Let's step inside, check it out, and I'll do a Rick's quick food review on one of the items. And here is a look at the menu for you. I will leave a link in the description box to the entire menu, so you can take a closer look than what I'm showing you right here. But you're not going to get a light meal at the Monster Cafe. It's more like heavy type food. In some form of either a combo or a platter or sandwiches, you're going to get things like a pulled pork, a brisket, sausage, a quarter or half rotisserie chicken, things like that. It's very hearty and very delicious. Let's see what I get. I went with the perilous pair. That means I had my choice of 2 meats and 2 sides. My meats, I went with the sausage and the brisket, and my sides were the mac and cheese and the cornbread. $18 for the perilous pair. Okay, I'm going to enjoy this meal and get back to you post-haste with a review. And just like that, my lunch break is over. Let me break it down for you. The brisket, kind of pedestrian, just average, nothing spectacular, in my opinion, about the brisket. The mac and cheese, pretty good. I did enjoy the cornbread. That was sweet and delicious, but the star of the show, without a doubt, was the sausage. And I have 2 regrets regarding this lunch. My first thought when I ordered was to double up on the sausage, just because I already know it's really good. But I wanted to offer a variety to you guys, show you the brisket as well. But if it was just me, I would have doubled up on that sausage. And my second regret is not ordering dessert. I was so caught up with the sausage, I forgot to order dessert. I would have got that crypt cookie. The crypt cookie is kind of like a s'mores cookie. So good. I wish I would have gotten that. But as far as like the main star of today's lunch, that andouille sausage, that is a total recommendation. And let me sort of repeat myself, the Monsters Cafe, not a place for a light lunch, but if you want a hearty, filling lunch with delicious barbecue type entrees and meats, this is the place to hit up. And now let me walk you around the park so we can discuss Universal's latest announcement regarding face masks. Up until now, face coverings had been only recommended for indoors at Universal Orlando. Face coverings are now required to be worn indoors. So if you go inside of a restaurant, if you go inside of a store, if you're at an attraction that is an indoor queue, you must be wearing your face covering if you are 3 years of age or older. This is a change in policy. This is pretty much matching what Disney World has been doing this whole time. And I think I know why they made the change in this policy right now. Just before they made this change, it was announced that Orange County, Florida had moved into the high tier for COVID-19. So I think that is what caused Universal to make this change. Instead of being recommended, it is now required. And that, by the way, is regardless of vaccination status. Vaccinated, unvaccinated, everyone over the age of 3 must wear a face covering when indoors at Universal Orlando Resorts. Lucky for me, I think I look better wearing a mask. Or at the very least, I feel more like a superhero wearing a mask. This week, The Mummy has been virtual line. Let's pop inside of Diagon Alley, see what's popping off in there. $135 minutes. That, my friends, is the wait time for Escape from Gringotts. That chocolate frog with the collectible wizard card I showed you earlier today, also inside of Sugar Plums. They sell the limited edition collector's wand here in Ollivanders, and I've been asked in the comment section, does the annual pass discount work? I just asked a team member. No, it does not work. You have to pay full price for that collectible wand. Well, this is very interesting. Look what's happening behind me here at the old Fear Factor Stadium. I see some Universal Orlando team members along with, and this is the interesting part of the information, members of the Orlando Fire Department rummaging around up here. Very interesting. All I can say is, if you left anything inside of the old Fear Factor Stadium, better pick it up now, people. I just left Springfield. I didn't see anything interesting in there except crowds. For example, the crowd for the taco truck right now. Way back here. A clear sign we are in the busy season is when you see the Kids Zone Pizza Company open. And it is open right now. I still say it would be better as Krusty Krab pizza. And that is it for this week. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Nothing else for me to say except Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Merry Christmas.
He needs more friends.